to the Tit for Tat podcast where culture meets chaos. I am your funny, fine, and freaky host, Lauren and Dom, aka the motherfucking Dom Dada. I'm trying to figure out which intro I like more. The fun, fun. I mean, the fun, fine, and freaky always been there, but the highly blessed and favored and a little bit of messy works too. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But nonetheless, welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, everyone. We are literally at the end of the month. Bitch, it's literally April at this point, okay? But overall, I hope you all are doing well. We have a great episode ahead. Child, when I say the people have been showing their ass, I truly mean that. Okay? I'm talking about they've been between the fucking shutdown with the government and all of this, then the first batch of people who got their fucking taxes is broke. Bitch, you just got your shit probably like a week ago. Where the fuck is your money at? I, I don't get it. Then you got people making music to cater to the white people. Then you got the white people making music to cater to the black people. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm in a twilight zone. Okay, but nonetheless, I am glad to be here. I am glad that you all are here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the shit that y'all came here for, which is not the mess, but movies and TV. So over the past weekend, of course, we had the Oscars. Like I said, this is around the time for award shows to be like back to back to back. Bitch, we just literally had the Guild Awards, the BAFTA Awards. What else? Not the Oscars. Something else just passed, and now we have the Oscars, right? And of course, at the Oscars, it just makes me very proud to be black because Sinners once again is taking the crown to everything. Michael B. Jordan won Best Actor. Sinners won Best Original Screenplay, and they also won Best Original Score and Best Cinematography. Um, I I seen somebody say that Sinners was overrated simply because they didn't expect the movie to be about vampires. Did you not watch the trailer? I'm so fucking confused. And then my thing is this: why is it that y'all are so obsessed with like black movies being about struggle and just like slavery? Like, why can't we have vampire movies? Bitch, I want to see us do a whole. I want to see a fucking all black fucking Charlie's Angels type of thing, and I want Ryan Coogler to fucking produce it. I'm just saying, like, I feel like black people fail to realize that we literally make up, like, we can do every genre there is, whether it's love stories, whether it's romantic comedies, whether it's fucking horror movies, just straight comedy, period, whether it's the slavery documentaries and that. We literally are the blueprint when it comes to movie genres and even music. So I just feel as though for y'all to try to keep us in a box, it very much says a lot. Very much. But congratulations to the Sinners cast for sweeping the Oscars. I am very, very happy about that. I can say that Ryan Coogler hasn't had a bad movie since he started directing, whether it's Fruitvale Station, Creed, Black Panther, and now Sinners. I am very curious to see what his next endeavor will be. I also will say I love how he loves his wife down. Okay, because I feel like a lot of y'all fail to realize behind every successful black man is a black woman 9 times out of 10. Okay, I know that a lot of successful black men literally get rich and be like, you know what, fuck black people, I'm going to the white. I get that, but to see a black couple really be dominating, and then to see like the husband really cherish his wife, I'm all here for it, bitch. So again, congratulations to the Sinners cast. Congratulations to Kerry Washington on her new Apple TV show called Imperfect Woman. From what I gather from it, it's like a bunch of friends. I think somebody dies, and now it turns into like a murder mystery or whatever. I'm excited to watch that because if you know me, then you know one of my favorite TV or movie type of genres is murder mystery, right? I think it has a lot to do with the fact that certain murder mysteries make you think, right? A lot of people think when it comes to a murder mystery, it's the person that's right there in front of you. It absolutely not. It's the person hiding in plain sight. It's the person that you least think about every single time, if you really think about it. And I think that's what's fun. Because sometimes I'll be watching shit and I'll be like, I got a feeling it's this person. but it could be this person because it's just it's fun to watch murder mysteries. My favorite movie of all time is actually Clue. Fun fact about me. But yeah, I am excited to watch that. So make sure y'all go check it out on Apple TV. Speaking of TV, it looks like ABC cancels The Bachelorette new season amid investigation involving Taylor Frankie Paul after 2023 video leak. According to People, ABC canceled Taylor Frankie's Paul season of The Bachelorette just 3 days before it was set to premiere. It says this decision follows the release of a leaked video from 2023, which shows Paul throwing chairs at her child's father while her child was present at home. A representative from Disney Entertainment Television stated, in light of the newly released video just surfaced today, we have made a decision to not move forward with the new season of The Bachelorette at this time, and our focus is on supporting the family. The premiere of season 22 was scheduled for Sunday, March 22nd. Although the footage dates back to 2023, it has not gained widespread attention until TMZ published it on Thursday morning. I will say TMZ is a messy ass bitch. Paul and her baby's father began dating in 2022 and have appeared on other reality TV shows such as The Secret Life of Mormon Wives. I've been wanting. Has anybody ever watched that? Because I've been wanting to watch it myself. Um, it says both have been ordered to undergo psychological evaluations amid claims of spousal abuse, and the Utah Division of Children and Family Services is currently investigating ongoing allegations of violence between them. A spokesperson for Taylor Frankie Paul has released a statement after the video captured her attacking ex-boyfriend Dakota. She says during the incident in which she pled guilty to aggravated assault, one of her children was struck during the fight. I really think that's the only reason why they canceling it. I'm just keeping it a bug. Only because they seen the little babies was in it. They seen the little babies was in the video, and now all of a sudden they like, you know what? We're not having that. But she releases a statement and says she is very grateful for ABC's support as she focuses on protecting her family's safety and security. It says after years of silently suffering extensive mental and physical abuse as well as threats of retaliation, Taylor is finally gaining the strength to face her accuser and taking steps to ensure that she and her children are protected from any further harm. Basically, what I got from it is, bitch, I'm not taking accountability. It seems as though she was the one being violent in the situation. Once it got out that she was the one being violent, of course, what do abusers do? Say, hey, please pray for me in this time. I'm thankful for everybody who supports me, yada, yada, yada. That bullshit. Fucker. And I'm just, I'm really surprised that this is actually happening because if that was black, of course, they would have canceled it in a quick second. But this happening only because the children was involved. I'm it's typical white shit. I'm not gonna lie, it is typical white shit. And then her not really taking accountability for the fact that she is an abusive ass bitch. I feel like a lot of women don't take accountability for the fact that they are abusive. Um, I I would never understand it because y'all would turn around and be like, oh, well, as a man, y'all need it. Well, I guess men don't take accountability for domestic violence either. So I don't know if that's just a thing within like domestic violence type of abusers. Y'all just don't want to acknowledge the fact that you're the one doing the abusing. I don't know why that's so hard for you to do. But hey, you missed out on the season. And then ABC, the fact that they still doing the Bachelorette, bitch, you had the potential to like really like up your name or whatever the case is. L, oh well. And the fact that she literally did not take accountability, it's nothing for me to do besides lock the bitch up or some take the kids away, do something. Okay, I'm tired of white people getting away with certain shit, right? Speaking of white people getting away with shit, Island star is hit with a restraining order after her boyfriend's ex alleges threats and break-in attempt. It says who the hike be the baga. Uh, I don't know her name is like so funny to me. But her name was Huda. Huda from Love Island. I actually don't watch the show. Never like really seen the point of. Anyway, Huda's boyfriend, Louis Russell's ex-girlfriend, has filed for court order protection against her. It says, according to legal documents obtained by TMZ, of course, Bessie as TMZ, they always on top of some shit. Nicole Oliveira went to court on Thursday seeking a restraining order. She claimed that Huda swore on her daughter's life that she planned to unalive herself and made several terrifying threats involving herself, her daughter, and Nicole's son. Nicole also claims Huda tried to get into the building and threatened to break down the doors. Nicole says this incident happened in February and the police were called. However, TMZ reports that LAPD says it's no record of that call. She also alleges that Huda has continued to harass her on social media and says that the situation has left her fearing for her safety and her son's life. A judge has since granted a temporary restraining order, which requires Huda to stay at least 100 yards away from Nicole, her son, and their home. I I truly believe this is why you do not need to date niggas who have kids. I'm just keeping it a buck because whole time the only reason why I'm not gonna say the only reason why because there are bitches out here who will literally act the ass, come up with all of these different lines because they simply hate to see you move on. I've seen it happen. I've also seen bitches literally don't know niggas essentially don't know how to move on. Right? They will literally be in a full relationship or whatever the case is, and the bitch that they in a relationship with, he might hate her. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Huda Haida Mingabage, she's the one, if I'm not mistaken, she like said somebody sexually assaulted her or something crazy like that. It was something with sexual assault on Love Island with her season because if I'm not mistaken, she was the girl who was on the season with the black couple. The is her name Selena? Why am I thinking Selena? What is that girl name? I don't know. This is what I'll be talking about. It's the Cordell and that girl and then the other girl who Alandria, is that her name? Ain't they all on the same season or is it different seasons? I don't fucking know. But I swear I thought I heard Huda's name in a like situation with some sexual assault going on. And then on the show, from the reviews that I was seeing or the recaps, it seems like Huda Hagen Migabagi is a terrible fucking person. So in my brain, it could be this, right? It could be one of those things where he's in a relationship with somebody that he literally hates, but he still be entertaining, that situation. That's option one. Option two, he's in a relationship with somebody who he's scared of, essentially, and that bitch be bullying the both of them. Three, he literally is still entertaining his ex or his baby mama or whatever. Okay, so she still has feelings, and she trying to make it seem like it's Huda who doing all of the bullshit when it's really her. It could be so many different scenarios, but I just want to say this: if it ever gets to a time where I'm dating somebody and I have to worry about an ex or whatever, I don't know, cut it off. Because if I have to go to these lists, if I ever have to call the police on somebody, put my hands on somebody, bitch, if I need to like go through hell and high waters just to be with you, I don't want to be with you. Point blank, period. And it seems as though wherever Huda Higa Minkabagan goes, trouble follows the bitch. So it's kind of like, are you going to keep? And I mean, a part of me feels as though he likes that shit because he's still with the girl. But also, again, it could be one of those situations where she like on some like crazy abusive shit and he don't know how to leave. Like he could be a domestic violence fucking survivor. Who knows? I'm just saying, it's so many possibilities with this shit. But Miss Huda, whoever, if you are harassing that girl, you already got the nigga. Fuck is you harassing her for? Be fucking for real. Anyway, speaking of being for real, Marlo Hampton, what the fuck is you doing? Okay, I I just want to say congratulations, I guess, are in order to Marlo Hampton, and Tyler Perry. If you all don't know Marlo Hampton, she was literally one of the girls, a friend of the show on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Then she also ended up being a peach holder, which I think was the most terrible fucking decision. I think Marlo works better as a friend of the show. But anyway, so there were some pictures of Marlo Hampton and Tyler Perry, like all hood the buddy buddy together. And I just want to say this. Marlo gonna go with a bag at. I understand it because Tyler Perry is a fucking billionaire, bitch. By all means, make your paper, boo boo. But also, just hear me out. Tyler Perry not even that ugly. Okay, when Tyler Perry actually like puts on the little glasses and he done up, got a haircut, whatever, he's actually an attractive person. But I think that y'all just can't get past of like the whole Medea thing or whatever, that you can't see that he's actually attractive. So Marlo, bitch, I'm not mad at you because you do it right. And then also, I wonder if she's trying to secure a storyline because she's going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm hoping the bitch pop up because I don't want her again. I don't want the bitch as a peach holder. We don't want that. But as a friend of the show, but who friend would she be? I just thought about it because all the OGs and all the vets is gone. Well, besides Phaedra and besides freaking Frack. So I wonder how that would work. But I need her back on our screens because I need this to be a storyline. But nonetheless, congratulations to them two. Plus, when have we ever seen Tyler Perry in a relationship? Oh, okay, right. By all means, get it together, boo. So moving on to music. So y'all know last week Jack Harlow dropped his little R&B type soul music or whatever, and then had the nerve to get on the interview and said, "Yeah, my music got blacker." What? I what? Okay, don't get me wrong. I understand what he means, right? Because a lot of white artists will literally use the black community to help their career and then go to the white side, aka Post Malone. Okay, totally understandable. Also, a little bit of Pink too, but y'all don't never want to talk about that. Y'all fail to realize when Pink had the shortcut and she was rocking with she had Candy Burris writing for her and shit. Then all of a sudden she switched to that white side, and I'm just saying. But yeah, so that was the conversation basically going on, and Jack Harlow was like, yeah, like instead of going white, I went black. I don't know if he thought that was supposed to get him some cool points, but no. And then it's the fact that the album isn't that good. Sorry. And that's not me like on some hating shit like, oh, you just don't like him. No, I went out my way to listen to it because I wanted to see if it was actually a good album because everybody was sitting there dick riding this man saying that it was a wonderful album and it wasn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is, but it wasn't giving at all. So, and then I'm just stuck on the fact I'm stuck on the fact that the album is called Monica. What does Monica sound like? Monica, my nigga, Monica, my nigga. He wants to be down with the blacks. He wants to. I'm, so, I'm sorry, but I don't like it. I don't like that type of energy. I don't like the whole like, oh well, instead of me doing what normal white people do, I'm gonna just go over here so I can be more accept. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't make that good of a music to be accepted like that. I'm not really sorry. I was about to say I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. I think that white people get a little too comfortable because black people allow them to get comfortable. Bitch, you really thought that we was just about to sit here and be all open arms just because you try to make a fucking neo soul album? Your priorities is in the trash. Anyway, um, speaking of the whites, it looks like Larussell is giving his praise to some white people, talking about their heaven sent. I child this video pissed me the fuck off, right? So um, Larussell is basically receiving a whole bunch of backlash over his little performance that he had recently. He performs a song where he basically names drops several different people, and he's basically like, "Yeah, they're heaven sent, bitch." He said Hitler is heaven sent, Epstein is heaven sent, bitch. Donald Trump is heaven sent, or whatever. He then says even the devil was heaven sent, even Malcolm was heaven sent, even Martin was heaven sent, even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent. He then LaRussell then sees all the backlash he's receiving, gets on the internet and says, "Oh, I don't feel sorry for what I said. Y'all got selective outrage and this, that, and the third. The selective outrage and fake righteousness is a joke. It's always us. Y'all been complacent in supporting serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, and people destroying their communities for years. Are you stupid?" Like literally, I feel as though people who sit here and be like, "Oh, but y'all sit here and support other black people tearing down other black people." Yeah, I would rather that than have somebody else try to come in. Do you know the thing of, "Oh, well, I can talk shit about who I love or whatever the case is, but if somebody else do it, then I'm on that ass." Yeah, that's basically what it is. Like I will, bash other black people. Like I can talk shit about other black people. I can sit here and be like, "Y'all are some goofy ass people." I can sit here and do that because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else do it, then I'm on that ass. I can call black people niggers because y'all are acting like some. This is some nigger ass shit. Let's just be honest here. Y'all know it is. And then the fact that you literally sat up here and was like, "Oh yeah, my engineer said that this was a bad idea, but this and that and the third." Bitch, your engineer is literally heaven sent. He's the one who told you, "Bitch, do not put this out. Do not drop it. Don't even record it." And you got your happy go lucky fucking Shrek built ass in the goddamn booth and was like, "Yeah, this a hit." Mind you, you have 42 other fucking albums and nobody knows not one song. You are still doing festivals in front of fucking elementary schools. Bitch, bitch, they are literally fucking booking you for their events. And you think we're about to sit here and support you, especially after this? This is a prime example of black people literally being so desperate to be accepted by white people that they want to be white themselves. You sitting here like you're basically saying that I stand with Donald Trump and Epstein. I stand with all the people who literally go out their way to make black people's life even harder. I stand with those people because black people do it all the time. So what's the difference? That's what you're saying. You're basically saying you stand with white people simply because you don't have anything else to stand for, and you wonder why your music is shit. I'm just keeping it a buck. I don't feel bad. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of anyway, speaking of new music, it looks like we have some new drops coming. Northwest is dropping an EP soon. She actually just dropped some visuals. I'm not gonna lie, I think the kids need some teen artists, and I think that Northwest being one of those people is actually pretty lit. And it sounds like she got like a vamp type style to her, so I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see how well she does, especially because her daddy is fucking Kanye. Duh. Kaylani is dropping. Kaylani is dropping an album on our birthday, April 24th. If you did not know, it will be self-titled. I am excited about that. I am also excited about the fact that she's getting her recognition. Finally, I don't know why it took 20 million years, but she's finally getting it, and I'm pretty excited about that. Also, self-titled albums are usually great albums, so I'm excited to see that. LMA actually announced dates for her new tour, Do You Still Love Me? Do y'all plan do people still listen to LMA? I'm gonna just keep it above. I know that she make last take music. I personally can never get into that shit. And then when the bitch get to talking at the end, it's almost like Scissor Grandma. What the fuck do y'all be talking about? Y'all just be on these tracks yapping and shit. And I mean sometimes it do be about a little something, but 9 times out of 10 it don't. Like if I hate when y'all leave the talking for the end. At least put the shit in the beginning so I can skip it or something. I don't fucking know. But that anyway. Lotto actually also announces a new album coming May 29th. She also just dropped a new single called Business and Personal. I will say I like the song. I like the flow. I like the cadence. I find it very funny that her lyrics are now switching up simply because she has a baby. Like I said before, where was that 500 at? But hey, I'm here for it. Rick Ross, French Montana, and Max B dropped a video to their new song, Minks in Miami. And it looks like we have another versus coming. It looks like Complex Apple and Versus announced Tank versus Tyrese. My money is on Tank. Okay, my money is simply on Tank simply because we have to think about the songs that he's written as well. We also have to think about the songs that he's just in the background singing. Okay, like Tank's pen is some shit, but I feel like it's gonna be good because both Tyrese and Tank, they both some messy ass old niggas. So I'm pretty excited to see how that goes. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much all the announcements that we have. So let's go ahead and get into the new drops. So we have a few new drops today. Kid Cudi dropped in 4-song EP called "Have You Been to Heaven at Night." It looks like Mike Will Made It dropped a new album called Reset. Mike Will Made It. I I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I actually like the album. Probably give the album. I'll probably give the album a solid 5. What? Say I really do like the album. I feel like Michael Made It hasn't made like a bad album ever, really, when you think about it. But one of the songs on the album is actually one of our uncut gems, so I'm pretty excited about that. Coily Ray and NBA YoungBoy dropped not only a single, but they also dropped a music video for their new song, Better Than Yours. I kind of like it too. I can very much see this being played in the summer. It's definitely giving summer vibes. Black is back, or for the ignorant people in the back, Six Lack just dropped a new single called Bird Flu. He also announced an album coming out sometime next month, so I'm excited about that. If y'all know, then you know Black is definitely probably in my top 10 favorite artists. Maybe top 8, top 10. I'm gonna just do top 10 for sure. So I'm excited to see this new album come out, especially because I really love Black or whatever. What's crazy is he just had another child, but his kids are basically on the new album cover, and it's actually crazy to see like how much his child has grown, especially from East Atlanta Love Letter, where you remember him carrying his first child in the little carrier thing. It's just fun, and I like to see artists grow. I will say that last album or whatever, I wasn't fully here for it. I'm just keeping it a bug. So I'm going to be more open minded when it comes to this new album because again, I love Black and I feel like he gives us enough music to last us for like a couple years, and then he disappears, then he comes back, so it's like, yeah, bitch, it's your time to bring that ass back. Um Last but not least, Trim releases Boat remix with Pooh Shiesty. If you know, I want to talk on a flop. About she want to talk on a flop. So yeah, I kind of that song is like pretty cute. I've been seeing it on TikTok. I will say his line where he says, "I'm trying to spit liquor in your mouth, fuck trying to drive the boat." Baby, that is summer vibes. I can feel the summer literally around the corner, so I'm very excited about that. Okay, but nonetheless, that is all that I have for you. It was actually kind of like a quiet week when it comes to music a little bit, besides the bullshit that was going on, especially with Larussell or whatever. But yeah, super simple, super sweet, in and out beats. So before we get out of here, of course, I have to leave you all with an uncut gem. Like I said, this song comes from the new album Reset by Mike Will Made It. The song is called Deeper. It is with Teezo Touchdown and Ludacris. I will say this, Ludacris, you have a tendency to get on a track and be on there for a little too long. Okay, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. All right, some verses that you have, heat, we love it. Of course, you're a legend, but sometimes it be uncalled for. Like I really feel like Tizo touchdown kind of overpowers Luda a little bit to a point where Luda wasn't needed. I'm sorry. I know that is going to be very controversial, but somebody needs to say it. Luda was not needed on that fucking song. Point blank period. But by all means, make your paper boo boo. Um, that is all. That is all that I have for you all this week. Please remember to always be humble, be gracious, and be open. I will see y'all at the top because the bottom is just way too crowded. Bye.